10월 27일 기사입니다. 90% of South Koreans say North Korea won't give up nukes poll. 9 out of 10 South Koreans think North Korea will not give up its nuclear weapons, but nearly half think the South should still seek dialogue with the North, according to a recent poll. In an annual face-to-face survey of 1,003 adults conducted from May 20 through June 10 by the Korea Institute for National Unification, 89.5% said Pyongyang will not denuclearize the heights since 2016. Only 15.6% said they think dialogue and compromise are possible with the North Kim Jong-un administration. Nevertheless, 45.7% think Seoul should keep trying, up from the previous survey in November 2019, when 38.1% thought so, but down from April 2019, when 51.4% did. The responses to questions on perceptions of the North might seem contradictory, but I think it shows that the people are rather rational. KINU's Chief of Unification Policy Research, Lee Sang-shin, said 2 out of 5 respondents said they thought North Korea's military power was stronger than the South, compared with 32% who thought the opposite. 40% said they agreed with the statement. There isn't much our government can do regarding North Korea's nuclear development, up from 34.7% in November. In order to gain the people's support for the government's plan for denuclearization of the Korea Peninsula and building peace, there is an urgent need for policy to gain their trust in its ability to manage the North's nuclear issue, KINU said in a commentary about the survey. About 55% agreed with the statement. Reunification with North Korea is unnecessary if the two can peacefully coexist without war, marking a steady rise from 43.1% in 2016. The percentage of people who agree with the statement just because the two Koreas are one people does not mean they must form a single country has continued to increase from 35% in 2017 to 47% this year. Only about a quarter of the respondents disagreed with the statement. This is because the nationalist unification view is no longer convincing to the young generation, KINU said. 2 out of 5 respondents agreed with the statement. Even if the two Koreas do not form a single country, if their people can travel across the inter-Korean border and cooperate on political and economic matters, such state could be considered unification. This statement is a simplified explanation of a European like confederation in which member countries remain sovereign states with their own militaries, and the coordinating power of the confederation does not override the sovereignty of the state, according to KINU. The South has traditionally supported forming a confederation with the North as a step toward gradual unification, while the North has backed a federation where federal law is above state law. By cohort, the preference for a confederation was more common among the younger generation. Overall, South Koreans think unification would benefit the nation as a whole, but would not be of much benefit to them as individuals. 65% said it would benefit the nation, and 31% said it would benefit them personally. Regarding South Korea US relations, while 90% said the alliance was necessary and 85% said the stationing of US troops in the South was necessary now, the percentage of people who think US versus Korea will be needed even after unification went down to 41.6% this year from 54.1% last year. Those who said the USFK will not be necessary after unification accounted for 48.4%, up from 46% in 2019. As for the US demand, that's all pay more for the upkeep of US troops in the South. Over 95% said South Korea should continue to pay what it does now or reduce its payments in proportion to what the US pays. Thank you.